This was about Russell Westbrook, ladies and gentlemen. Hus West Side, as he's known in Los Angeles. Westbrook played 32 minutes off the bench, messed around, and dropped his 200th career triple-double, finishing with 12 points, 10 rebounds, and 14 assists. Westbrook is the first player in league history with 200 triple-doubles, accomplishing the feat in 1,175 games. Joker is the closest current active player. Joker's in fourth place all time with 136 triple-doubles in 685 games.
I'm sorry, I'm just reminding, like, when shit is going bad, right? And then you look at this play, and I see why when Westbrook be going horrible for him, because some of the passes he be making, when that shit is horrible, that shit horrible, dog. Like the little bank, right? That's the top of the backboard.
Hey, you never seen nobody.
Russell Westbrook, an enigma, a player whose name stirs passion, admiration, and even some controversy. But today, we're not here to talk about the drama or the haters. No, today, we're diving into the numbers that can't be denied. Today, we'll explore why, statistically, Russell Westbrook might just be the greatest point guard to ever play the game. Stick with me, because what you're about to hear could change how you view the game of basketball forever.
This shot right here, that's the day when he's off.
Yeah. Got it.
Throw the lob, that motherfucker went all the way out of the back. I'm just looking at the players like,
get me, coach.
Yeah, those are them Westbrook moments where he be like,
and those moments get elevated and amplified.
Yeah.
More than any other human being.
Nasty. Because the passes he's making, turnover.
We like, damn.
Charge, out of bounds.
All
off
back
the
to
foot,
back.
all off the foot.
Get him out. Out the game.
Fast break, air ball layup.
Damn.
Westbrook, 200 triple-doubles, 1,175 career games. Obviously, it's weird, you know, obviously, the second player in NBA history to average a triple-double, first player to do it for multiple seasons. For some reason now, they don't give triple-doubles the respect they deserve, but does Westbrook deserve more credit for his triple-double record? Only player in league history with 200 triple-doubles any era.
200 triple-doubles. Think about that. No player has ever reached that mark, not even the greats like Magic Johnson, Oscar Robertson, or anyone you might have considered untouchable.
Did the guy before him get credit?
Yeah. Big O.
Yeah.
Yeah, he deserves the credit.
He does. Like, shit's hard. Triple-double is hard.
But I feel like Will probably got like 300-400 and they just weren't.
Back then, back then, he would have had, I forgot, it was like 700 quadruple doubles.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because they said...
That's crazy.
They said, stat-wise, if they kept the stat, he would have averaged 14 blocks.
That's crazy.
Now, let's break this down. You've got to ask yourself, what makes a player statistically great? Sure, anyone can have a good game, but consistency, dominance, over years, over seasons, makes you legendary. And that's exactly what Westbrook has done. He averaged a triple-double. And here's the kicker. This wasn't just a fluke. This wasn't some gimmick. This was a player who completely rewrote what it means to be a point guard in the NBA. Before Russell, we had the pure point guards. Your John Stocktons, your Magic Johnsons, your Chris Pauls. They were all about the pass-first mentality. But Westbrook, he's a different breed.
But Westbrook averaged a triple-double at the point guard position.
Yeah.
So he did that how many times? 3?
What?
4.
He averaged triple-double? 4 times he averaged a triple-double.
4 times.
At the point guard position.
Average.
Now, we talking about the double-double being the metric of highest from a point guard. So how can Westbrook not be all the way up here at 200 triple-double?
With a 30-point triple-double.
None of y'all can reach him. None of y'all. Magic, all y'all, you can't come back to get more triple-doubles than him. You can't come back and make it look better than him. He made it look so easy that we just stopped looking at it.
Yeah.
You know what it is, man? When you talk about the point guard position, it's very different than what it was before. And people don't realize Magic is the one who ruined the image of a point guard. That's where the image of a point guard was ruined forever. Back before, it was just a guy who didn't really
control it, move it.
He controlled it. And then you got a 6'9" dude that was a small 4 that had the vision better than the point, right? That can do all of it. And because he was so unselfish, everybody wanted that. That is a unicorn. You can't get that. Right? You can't get Michael Jordan. You can't get Shaquille O'Neal. You can't get LeBron. You can't get Kobe. You can't get Wemby. There's just fucking people you just can't recreate. But that was the problem. They wanted this purity of a point guard who passed the ball, but they didn't realize it was a small forward who just had fucking vision. Just like Jokic. You can't find another center that's gonna be able to do what he do. So don't go there looking for it. Because you wasn't looking for it when it came.
Right.
That was his ability.
So then when you talk about the original point guard assessment, you're looking at John Stockton.
So John Stockton,
Isaiah
Magic.
Thomas.
It was the
smaller ones.
Like,
if you're saying he a unicorn, let's take him out.
You take him out.
Now look at all the point guards other than Magic Johnson.
Magic Johnson, the greatest point guard of all time? That's debatable. But what we can't deny is the impact Westbrook has had on the game. Let's take a deeper dive into why his statistical feats matter and why some are still reluctant to give him his flowers. You see, triple-doubles used to mean something. It was rare, it was special. But then, when Westbrook made it look so easy, people started to question its value. They said, oh, he's just stat padding. He's just chasing numbers. But if it was that easy, why hasn't anyone else done it? Think about it. The man averaged a triple-double for 4 seasons. Let me ask you this. How many point guards do you think could pull that off?
Stat man.
That is me.
Russell Westbrook is the greatest point guard of all time. Statistically. There's no debate. Statistically.
Well, yeah, if he's averaged a triple-double.
Statistically, there's no debate about it,
No,
right?
you're right.
So let's say
If you're talking about,
the ability shit that we do have an argue about,
Yeah.
where Steph's in there and all the other ones, and you know, we got to actually have a conversation about Magic really being in there as a point. I'm like, okay, now we have a conversation. But statistically, if we go like LeBron being the greatest from a statistical, we can't debate it. Like,
Well, Steph,
he's
22,
number one.
22, 8, and 7 in his career. Westbrook, 22, 8, and 7 in his career. That's 1,175 games. Obviously, those numbers.
Whoa. Then he wouldn't be statistical. Okay, so I guess we have to do it just how like Underdog does it, right?
That is,
where you do it by totals. Right? What is the totals you bring into the game? Meaning anybody like let's say Steve Nash averages 17 and 12, right? So you're sitting around about 29, 30-something points plus a little rebound. So his totals would be like what, 41 maybe?
Yeah, like 36, 37.
Yeah, so but with a little bit of rebound, so and then add some threes.
Oh, you're saying
points, rebounds, and assists.
Okay,
points, assists, and rebounds.
Okay.
Now they have to do it like that to see who generated the most production. Now you're talking about, you're sitting here with the Luka.
But then
because remember, Luka got the point.
Doing points, rebounds, and assists, or are you adding defensive efficiency?
See, the problem is the defensive efficiency is
you got Magic
because
20, 11, and 7 in his career. So
20,
his
20,
points,
30,
rebounds, assists.
So he's sitting around about 40-something points. See, the problem is this new school, the way the game is being played, they have more points and like 2 or 3 so they're averaging like 10, 11 more points, but they're only 3 or 4 assists behind.
And it's offsetting all of the.
And they're throwing a rebound. So like Luka is sitting at like 50-something points. Westbrook is sitting at something about 50-something points.
And let's be real here. The idea that Westbrook just pads his stats is absurd. A triple-double isn't about just racking up points, assists, and rebounds. It's about doing whatever it takes to impact every aspect of the game. That's Westbrook. Let's talk numbers, because at the end of the day, numbers don't lie. Russell Westbrook has averaged 22 points, 8 assists, and 7 rebounds over his entire career. That's 22, 8, and 7 across 1,175 games. And remember, his triple-doubles aren't just isolated events. These are consistent performances spread over an entire career.
So
that's the capabilities of getting you a triple-double and getting this amount of points every night.
So it's the
Luka, Westbrook.
Yeah, so it's
LeBron,
so that's how you have to do it, to see who is the most.
And that's why the
who put the most
comparisons,
production.
though. That's why the comparisons are difficult. Or when people say, well, who's the best point guard of all time?
Yeah, just.
I think it's unfair.
It really is. It's because it really has nothing to do with championships. It just should be production. What is the production? What are you getting out of the individual itself?
But it also should have a framework of what that player's style is, because player style matters. Darren Williams in comparison to Chris Paul similar styles. But then you got Dame Lillard compared to Russell Westbrook.
Or Dame Lillard, like actually Dame.
Different styles.
Yeah, different styles.
Different styles. So it's
Totally
like Westbrook's style is one of a kind.
Yep.
So when you put his style up against CP, Jose Calderon,
You don't know
John Stockton.
You don't know how to judge it.
So, but you have to judge it with style. Because now you're like, well, they both give you production the same, but look how he does it comparison to he does it. He does it with structure and system. He does it with athleticism, brute strength, and intimidation. Which one would you prefer?
Yeah.
Most definitely. Always love having these great conversations with y'all.
And that's the core of this debate. While Magic revolutionized the point guard position, Westbrook turned it into something else entirely. He showed us that point guards aren't just facilitators. They can be dominant scorers, rebounders, and playmakers all at once. And yet some still try to deny him his due credit. But does he deserve to be called the greatest point guard of all time? Or is this just about the numbers? So, is Westbrook the greatest point guard of all time? Statistically, the answer is clear. His achievements are unmatched, his numbers immortalized in the record books. But the question remains, will he ever get the respect he deserves? Or will his greatness always be overshadowed by the narrative that he stat pads, or that his style doesn't fit the mold? One thing's for sure, Russell Westbrook changed the way we think about the point guard position, and he did it with nothing but raw talent, intensity, and a relentless will to win. So, what do you think? Is Westbrook the greatest point guard ever, or is there someone else who still holds that crown? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the game we all love. Until next time, keep hooping.